I received an email recently from Honeycomb Aeronautical which unexpectedly caught my interest. They'll be at FSExpo 2025 and apparently will be showing off 4 new products. The one I'm particularly interested in is the throttle prop and mixture unit, the Sierra TPM. There's a Foxtrot flight stick which we've heard about forever, and interestingly and very welcome, new versions of the Alpha Yolk and Bravo throttle quadrant. It's the Alpha and Bravo LITE. They're in addition to and not replacing existing range, and aimed at those just starting their flight sim journey. Now of course I'm well aware of all the turmoil between the partners, as well as ongoing support issues. There are clearly and understandably a number of trust issues at play here, so until Honeycomb can prove otherwise, as always I would recommend that you purchase initially via retailer. Aerosoft is the primary EU distributor. All 4 products apparently will be on display at FSExpo. On their website they give an indication of launch dates. Well, the proof of the pudding's in the eating, as they say. Time will tell. Let's take a quick look at each of the products and I'll tell you what I know. Some are rendered images and some are actual images of the product itself. The Sierra TPM looks very interesting with trim wheel, gear and flap lever, but what caught my eye on the prop and mixture, this may just be marketing blurb, looks like you can turn for fine adjustment. Not totally clear from these rendered images, but it looks like there's no backlighting on this unit, but there is a parking brake which I know many will welcome. The design and layout is clearly based on the Cessna 172 LITE GA format, and the throttle prop and mixture are obviously vernier controls. It says the trim wheel is an integrated mechanical trim for precise adjustments. Not sure exactly what they mean there. Chances are it'll be a button-based input. The prodigal son returns to the limelight. It's the Foxtrot Aviation Flight Stick. Honeycomb in the email have announced all these products will be on display, so if you are going to FSExpo you'll have an opportunity to get your hands on it. The joystick apparently will feature adjustment for both the X and Y axis, so you can adjust the tension. This might be good news for those that fly helicopters, but once again it's rendered images, so I'm not able to establish whether it's ball and socket, cams or purely spring-based. The unit also features a variety of different switches and rotary dials, and from the look of it, this product will be competing directly against the Velocity 1 flight stick from Turtle Beach. So price point here will be important. What I consider to be an innovative step, Honeycomb have introduced the LITE Range for the Alpha Yolk and Bravo throttle quadrant. These are to all intents and purposes exactly the same as their predecessors, but with some features and functions removed. The throttle quadrant will feature only 4 axes as opposed to 6. It'll come with 4 exchangeable levers, but a welcome addition is the addition of flap detents. Gone is the autopilot and the Boeing-style trim wheel, and replaced with a parking brake, an integrated GA-style trim wheel. The axes will have friction adjustment as per the original Bravo, as well as the gear lever with LED display. From the looks of it, the flap detents will suit Boeing, Airbus, as well as GA. As mentioned earlier, the LITE Range is really aimed at the entry-level pilot. Prices have not been issued at this time, but in comparison to the original Alpha and Bravo, one can only assume that these are budget options. From the images displayed for the Alpha Yolk, we can see that the switch panel has gone, as has the magneto and starter switch. The buttons array on the yoke handle look unchanged from the original Alpha. The red backlight LED seems to have gone as well. The yoke features a solid metal shaft, and you get 90 degrees left and right, so a full 180 degrees movement. The original Alpha Yolk remains one of the mainstays for the flight sim community, and this new product holds lots of promise. I won't be going to FSExpo this year, unfortunately, as I live on the other side of the pond. It's a fairly expensive exercise. But if you are going, I welcome your feedback on what you think of these upcoming products. And taking a positive spin on things, if I may, let's hope that this is the re-emergence of Honeycomb and hopefully earning some of the lost trust within the community. But of course it needs to deliver on its promises. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you found it useful and informative. Stay well, look after yourselves, see you again soon, and ciao for now.